When I was looking for some resources online, I came across some helpful resources for hairdressing lecturers. If your college has the Athens password system, then the first thing you would need to do is go to Google and type in My Athens login. That would take you to the My Athens page, and then you could put in your username and password. You'll need to get them from the library or the Learning Resource Centre. Once you click on resources here, you can see the full list of everything that's available, and the section we're looking at in this video is here, Hairdressing Training, a set of resources that were developed by JISC. So it'll take you straight here to the hairdressing training section, and you can see it covers a wide range of SVQ level courses in hairdressing and barbering, and it gives you a whole range of different types of resources. So let's click on video for the first one and have a look at the videos that you get. They're really well shot, and they look to me certainly to be quite good quality. So let's click on this fishtail plait video. When you click on it, the video will open up here in the screen, and you'll be able to play it, maybe projected for students, or if students have a login, they'll be able to play it themselves. You can always fast forward through the video as well, and I like the way they've used close-up shots so you can really get in to see the detail of the styling that the person's doing. The other really helpful thing is if you scroll down to the bottom of the page, then you're able to download the video. So that would mean that you could save that onto the computer that you were using, which would be really handy if you were maybe teaching in a place that didn't have a lot of internet connection or quite a slow connection. So that's the video section. If we have a click here on the guide section, you can see that they've created a whole load of different guides that you can download and print off for your students. So if we have a scroll down here and try this one, barrel pin curling, then you'll see that it's there both as a PDF and as a Word document. So I'm going to click on the PDF one, and I'm going to open that up in this computer so that you can get a look at it and see how it looks. So really high quality photos. I think they're really clearly written and laid out. They've got a lot of diagrams. This is explaining all of the tools that you need to carry out that particular treatment, giving you a few kind of general tips, and then what I really like is these step-by-steps. So I would say that these look like pretty clear photographs, which again could be really helpful for students to take away, maybe if they're going to do a bit of practice at home. Certainly going to be clearer photos maybe than they could take on their phone. Going back to the resources here, we can see that we have got this quiz function. So if we have a click on a quiz here, you can see that these all match up with both the videos and the guides. So a really helpful way maybe of students doing a bit of self-testing, maybe a bit of revision perhaps before a test. So I'm going to have a go at the bun quiz here. Now I don't study hair nor do I lecture it, so my quiz results aren't going to be very good, but it's just to give you an idea of what a quiz would look like. So you go into it and you get a series of true and false questions, and it tells you straight away if you're correct or not. Most of mine are incorrect, in fact, to these questions. If you get it right, then it gives you a little bit more information, and there aren't too many questions. I think this one is maybe 6 questions or so, and then at the end you get your result as a percentage, and you can also see how well everyone else did, and you've got the option to retake. Another really high quality resource here is this activity resource, just because obviously put in a lot of effort creating interactive activities where students can click on the screen, and it's kind of more like an online training resource. It would be really time consuming and difficult for a lecturer to create themselves. You would need all sorts of coding experience. So this is just really good to be able to use in the classroom and for students to use maybe from home, especially if they're maybe training in a salon and they want to do some revision in the evening. So this one we've gone into is all about salon reception duties. So as it loads, it gives you a little bit of explanation here, and then you click next and you go into the next one. So this first task, you had to write down, I think, all of the areas that you would be involved in as a receptionist, you know, what your role would involve. So I'm just typing a little list here, and then when the students decided they've written enough that they can remember, then they would click submit, and they get the answers here on the right hand side. This was a bit more of an intricate activity. You had to look around the area and pick up on things that, you know, weren't quite right, things that wouldn't be very good practice in a reception area. So I was a little while looking at this, and then I kind of clocked at the front here there was some patient records, so I clicked on that, and then it gives me a little bit of feedback. So straight away I know that I've clicked on the right thing. So these kind of resources are, you know, really, really helpful, and they can just bring a little bit more excitement and interaction into the classroom. Really helpful for catching students up as well.